Welcome back to Philippines Uncut. I'm Buddy Cunanan. Tonight's topic is triathlon for everyone. And joining us still is Lian Cruz, and he is the performance coach of Biotune. And joining him is Kizia Lucas, and she's the owner of this fascinating company that helps everyone get into triathlons. Okay, welcome. And Kizia, nice to have you on the show.
Thank you for having us here.
Yes, a quick introduction about yourself.
Well, I am a part of the Big Difference communications. It's with my sister, of course. Yeah, until we're doing PR and client management, sponsorship management, until I met Coach. So when we met, we had this like a meeting or brainstorming that, hey, why can't we put them together, the coaching stuff and then the PR stuff, and so that we can make it as a lifestyle for the client. So yeah, that's how basically it was born.
Yes, and you realized meeting together, there was this need, no?
Yeah.
And because as I mentioned earlier, the triathlon has become a very, very popular sport, no? One of the fastest growing sports in the country. And so many people are getting into it. The problem is, like any sport you get into, a lay person, the first thing you want is someone to help you. And I don't think that, I guess people who get into this sport for the first time, they rely on tips maybe or suggestions from friends who probably are well-meaning, but who may not be equipped with the right skills to give them the proper advice.
Yes.
Now, how do you help naman Coach get into, how do you help him connect to clients?
Well, basically everything that happens before and after coaching is me. So once he gets on the bike, when he gets his jersey on or his suit on, that's all him. But before that, because we go around really the Philippines.
Yes.
Because every weekends we are on a different city. So the accommodation, the food, everything.
So you take care of that
everything,
side.
yeah. So, or where they need to go, everything they need.
Yes.
Basically everything they need before the training. So that's me. And then right after the training is me again. And yeah, so basically, keeping them happy and not just satisfied, but delighted.
Yes.
So that because the clients that we have are very meticulous on what they want with the training. So that's what we give them each and every time.
And I understand that you guys also take care of not just the athlete, but also the people around him, no?
Correct.
You have programs also to involve maybe the spouses and the kids
Yes.
in activities, no?
Yeah.
Right. Well, you'll be surprised that we also cater to kids. So we also coach kids, okay? So it's not just the dad or the boyfriend, but we also coach the kids. And right now we have what we call the mag training party. Just a plug. Mag training party means that you don't have to bike outside. We actually select someone's house who would host us, and people will be on stationary bikes, just like this bike. Okay, you bring your bicycle.
Yeah.
We put a contraption at the back, and then we have a workout for 60 minutes, racing against each other, and then after that we have a party.
In place.
In place.
Okay.
Correct. So which means now that the girlfriends and the wives can start joining instead of going to the gym, a spinning class. This one involves the whole family.
Sure. Now, we've shown this bike quickly. Let's talk about the gear, because it's an interesting bike, and it's not like a typical bike that we're all used to.
Right.
So maybe Lian, you can tell us a bit about this BMC.
BMC,
Bike,
BMC. It's one of the, just to give an idea, if you don't know anything about bikes, just like a bicycle.
Yeah.
Okay. The secret is, how does it fit to your body? So honestly, we're not really privy about the bicycle.
Sure.
But we're more concerned about how it would mold to your body. You have to look at the bicycle as a medical equipment.
See, a lot of people look at the bike first.
Correct.
Oh, it's an expensive bike.
Correct.
It's made of some sort of graphite, whatever.
Correct.
It's expensive.
Correct.
I want it.
Correct.
You guys, your approach is you look at the body first.
We look at you first.
Yeah.
Make you stand up, do the cycling posture, and then I would already identify what size or configuration of the bicycle. Now, when it comes to, say, material, like for example, the material of this bicycle is the same material used in F1 racing or in the aerospace industry, carbon fiber, one of the strongest materials man has ever made.
Yeah.
But that's just the material. Okay. What is important is the configuration.
The configuration.
The saddle. How I can maximize the engine.
How important is this for someone who wanting to get into triathlon? Buying the proper bike.
the single most important aspect of getting into the sport. Why? A lot of people just buy a bicycle. They think that if they can bike, that's already good.
Sure.
What they don't understand is that, just think of it like this. You're trying to run the shoes of McDonald's, you know, which are bigger than this one. Next thing you know, you have calluses. Next thing you know, your feet are bleeding.
Blisters.
Blisters. So next thing you know, you stop doing the sport because it gave you a trauma.
Sure.
Okay? A proper bicycle fit will make you happy every pedal stroke.
I mean, it just works for you. There's no,
Correct.
it won't injure you in any way. It will feel like the body
It
and the
would-
bike are one.
Right? It would
Yeah.
fit like a glove.
Yeah.
Plus, the effect on the body is that every pedal stroke that you do, your posture becomes good. Why? Because you're now starting to develop the correct muscle on the right place. Why do you go to the gym? Why don't you just make a cement dumbbell and just do this? Right? You don't do that.
No.
You go to the
For
gym
the
because you
machines,
want to have
yeah.
like a machine that,
Yes,
that
yes.
forms properly.
Yes.
It's the same concept with a bicycle.
And then it shows the shoes.
Okay, well, one of the things that people don't really focus on are the shoe. For example, this particular shoe. One of the magics that are not being offered right now is that we go to you, we actually bake this shoe.
Bake
Make
it.
Bake
Yeah.
it.
In an oven.
literally
In an oven,
In an oven,
gas
huh?
oven.
Okay?
Yeah.
So this shoe we can bake. It's made of carbon.
It won't melt.
It won't, well, that's why I should cook it. Okay?
You're the chef.
I'm the chef.
You're gonna do it, right?
I'm the
Okay,
chef. Okay.
Okay.
So we basically make this. Okay. It's not available anywhere else.
Okay.
But if we tune you up, we develop this shoe. It's made of carbon, super lightweight, very lightweight. It's just a few ounces. When you wear it, if you have some, you know, everyone's foot is not perfect.
Yeah.
But you'll feel how light it is.
This. Wow.
And
And
then-
it'll be molded to your foot.
will be molded
so
to your
it'll be a
foot.
perfect fit.
It would be a
You know,
perfect fit.
It's not like some shoes that's kind of loose in the
Correct.
Yeah.
tight around the corners. But this
Correct.
one, I guess, if you're gonna bike 180 kilometers, this is for biking, no?
Correct.
For a
It's
180
biking.
kilometer bike ride, you've got to have really good shoes.
True.
Otherwise, you're gonna have blisters in no time. No, that's
That's
a
correct.
long distance. Excellent.
correct.
Excellent. So, Kisa, congratulations about on this company. I said that this is exactly what people getting this sport need: advice. And the problem is, I'm looking at your gear here, and this is expensive stuff. I won't mention the number, but it is expensive stuff. And if you're gonna get into this, you want the proper advice because so you won't waste money.
Yes.
Because a lot of people get into sport and then they buy the best stuff, thinking that hey, this is the best stuff, it's got to be
It's
good,
the fastest. Yeah.
and then they realize that it's not right for them.
Correct.
Then they buy new, through trial and error, they eventually buy newer stuff and just end up, wasting more money.
Well, in fact, one of the things that our clients like about us, they get shocked when they get to talk to us, when they start saying that you don't need to buy this. They say, are you sure, coach? And you know who's the happiest? The wife.
Of course, of course.
The wife says, I told you, you don't really need that. Coach said. And then we show them why you don't need this.
So they understand.
Then they understand.
Yes.
So it's not just about us coaching you, you buy stuff. No, we custom made your need. If I know that you'll never get to the Ironman Olympic program.
You don't need like the
You don't need an F1 car.
the $500,000 bike or whatever.
Right,
no?
right.
Yeah, yeah.
So if you're driving in EDSA, why do I have to get you a V12 engine that runs 300 kilometers per hour when every day you just go to EDSA? So we give you the proper advice and not make you waste your money in something that you won't. Really
And that's the difference between you walking into a bike shop or a
Yes.
triathlon shop, if they're, these shops that specialize in triathlon gear,
Correct.
where you'll probably be talking to a salesman who I mean, understandably, they want to make a sale, no?
Correct.
Yeah.
With you guys, I mean, you will give them the real deal,
Yes.
the entire package, really.
Yes, because Biotune really is selling our services. We're not a bike shop. We're not anything. We're giving you the services that you really need, so that you won't have to waste your money.
But you help them with everything, even
Yes.
the purchasing of the gear, if they need to buy gear and
Yes,
stuff
even
like that.
nutrition, what they need
Wow.
to eat before and after.
Do you guys have
Right.
personnel for this, like doctors and nutritionists and just for the entire to make a whole assessment of the person?
So Biotune, thank you to Keisha. The big difference is actually one of the agencies that actually brought us together. So just like what I mentioned a while ago, I do the performance coaching part. They do all the parts. Okay, we have a partnership with a medical.
Okay, very important.
Medical team.
Yeah.
JAB, one of the popular medical teams over here. So whenever we train, we have that in line. We have nutritionists who can develop that. We have hotel partners. You know, and the funny part is that when we partner with a hotel, they actually customize their services to cater to the needs of our triathletes. Example, case in mind, they designate one of their big rooms to be the valet parking for their expensive bikes. You don't have,
Of course,
social
of
it
course.
is.
No, no, of course.
Yeah.
I mean, you have bikes costing almost $500,000 or maybe
Yeah.
even more. You don't leave it lying around, no?
Right, right.
And
You want it
also-
secure.
Also, buddy, we don't do classes. For example, this day, this particular training day, we don't do 20 to 50 like bikers. We only cater to up to a maximum of 10.
So personalized service, and
Personalized
you
service.
focus on each and every client that
Yes.
comes your way. Okay, guys, unfortunately, we've come to the end of the show. But last words, let's start with Lian.
Well, last words. Triathlon is a fantastic sport. You know, we encourage everyone to probably join it. It does not require a lot of money, which is the myth, and everyone can actually come and contact us, and we'll show you to modify how your training will become, and it becomes a lifestyle sport. And even the parents and the wives and the kids
Can get into it.
can get into it, and it can become one of your mall days. Instead of going to the mall every weekend, Keisha can bring you to a fantastic resort. She books everything,
Nice,
and
nice.
then we bring you there for 2 days, all the training and all the fun. And then next you know, it becomes a family lifestyle.
Nice, nice. Bravo. Thanks. Thank you very much, Lian. Kizia, maybe you can tell the audience where to find you guys, Facebook and Twitter and all that.
Yeah. Well, you can find us on Facebook. It's Biotune. And can I give my number?
Sure, sure. Please, address,
Right.
everything.
You can contact me at 0977-840-0606 there. And yeah, you get Biotune now. What you will learn in 2 hours, what you're supposed to learn in 5 to 8 years, you will learn from us in 2 hours.
Nice,
That's guaranteed. And
nice.
if you don't get to learn anything, we give you your money back.
Really?
Yes.
Bravo,
That's how
bravo.
confident we are.
Bravo.
And this is not your regular bike fitting. We tune your body, not your bike.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice. Congratulations, guys, on this wonderful venture. And I understand it's very new, but I'm confident you guys are going to be successful. You guys are helping so many people get into triathlons. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank
Thanks.
you.
So guys, I hope you enjoyed our show today on triathlon, and everyone, join us again next week here in Philippines Uncut, where we talk about what matters to you guys, because you guys matter the most. I'll see you next week.